secure the bag. The word of the day, bag. B-A-G. What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sport topic. And today we're going to talk some football, Houston Texans football. Today we're going to talk about the Houston Texans falling to the Philadelphia Eagles 29-17. Thursday night football, battle red, breaking out the red helmets. We're going to break it down. But before we get in there, like I've been telling you before, if you're liking the content, man, make sure you're liking the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you comment on the channel on all the videos. Make sure you comment on all the videos. Make sure you're sharing all the videos on all social media platforms. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, any type of social media platform you use. Make sure you share on them same social media platforms. Also, follow your boy on social media as well. The links in the description below. Hit the links in the description. Follow me on social media. Like I say, like the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get this channel growing and growing and growing and growing. I really appreciate that. Now, like I said, the Houston Texans fall to the Philadelphia Eagles 29-17. Davis Mills was 13-22 for 59.1% with 154 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, was sacked 3 times. Dameon Pierce had 27 rushes for a career high 139 yards, averaging 5.1 yards per carry. No Brandon Cooks. We already know the Brandon Cooks drama has been going on this week. Philip Dorsett was your leading receiver, was targeted 5 times, had 3 catches for 69 yards. Chris Moore had 5 targets for 4 catches for 43 yards and a touchdown, which was a nice catch, by the way. O.J. Howard had 2 targets, 1 catch for 14 yards. And Quarantino, first ever game playing, has 1 catch for 2 yards and his first ever career touchdown. Jalen Hurts coming back to the city of Houston on the Eagles side was 21 of 27 for 77.8%, 243 yards, averaging 9 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, no interception, was sacked 4 times, also had a strip sack for a fumble, got fumbled. Miles Sanders had 17 rushes for 97 yards. Jalen Hurts only had 9 rushes for 23 yards. Darius Goddard was targeted 9 times, had 8 catches for 100 yards to a touchdown. A.J. Brown, A.J. Brown used to be with the Titans, now he's with the Eagles, was targeted 6 times, had 4 catches for 59 yards and a touchdown. Former Heisman Trophy winner Smith only was targeted twice, had 2 catches for 22 yards. Like I was saying, I said the word of the day is bag. Secure the bag. What I mean by that is secure the top level pick. I think it's clear that the Texans have finally. The Texans have a plan. They have identified their plan. They identified a goal, and their goal is to finish with a top 5 pick. And last week showed you flashes of it. In this game here, showed you flashes of it. I told you about last week when we played against the Titans. Once you force 2 Titan turnovers, not only do you move the ball back, you don't even put Dameon Pierce in the red zone. Like the whole sequence in the red zone. Teams who are trying to win don't do stuff like that. Also brought up the whole Brandon Cooks situation. Teams who are trying to win, they would call Brandon Cooks out when he doesn't even look at Davis Mills. When Davis Mills throws a good pass, I could have had a first down, and nobody's like, my bad. Nobody's expressing, oh, I messed up, I blanked up on this play, and then no coach is getting on anybody, coaching anybody up. Those are problems to me if you're trying to win. Winning organizations, I'm not even going to say winning organizations, teams who are trying to win, teams who are trying to be competitive, don't do things like that, and it showed flashes again today. I'm going to bring that up later on, but, I mean, I'm actually surprised that the run defense, I thought the Eagles were going to run a little bit more. I'm surprised that Jalen Hurts threw 27 passes. I thought it was going to be like a 15-27, a 10 to 15 attempt day for Jalen Hurts. After watching what the Titans did to the Texans on Sunday, I would have thought that would have been the case. I would have thought that would have been the case. I would have thought that would have been the Eagles' plan going into this game. Hey, it's a short week. Let's just get up out of here. Let's just run the ball. Get the clock. No, the more you run, the more that you run, that you're going to run the clock down. So hey, we just going to try to speed this game up, get up out of here with a dub. They can't stop the run. We just going to go out there and run. So I was expecting that. I was expecting Jalen Hurts to do a lot of running. I was expecting to use a lot. I know they don't have a Derrick Henry, obviously, but they could run better collectively. You would think they could be able to run collectively. And that wasn't playing. They threw the football. Part of the reason why they threw the football is because Lovey kept on coming out there in that soft ass zone. And that's why there was gaping holes. It was one play. It was one play, I think it was in the first half, that Darius Stingley was so far back. When AJ Green caught the ball, he got the first down. AJ Green caught the football. Like he caught. It was a stick route. You get to the sticks. You get the first down. AJ Brown catches the ball. He catches the ball stick route. He catches the football right there for the first down, and he's embracing, ready, thinking he's about to get hit. Okay, I'm just about to get this first down, go to the ground. He gets it and stops and embraces it out. He's about to fall, and he looks up and like, damn, is that much room left? Oh shit, let me go. And then he starts to run. Then that's when the Texans come up and get him. I think he might have gained maybe a yard after that catch. But if he would have realized it sooner, it would have been a big play because it was enough cushion. But he didn't realize it soon enough that they was playing that he didn't realize that they was going to be off him that much. And that was the concept all game defensively that they was doing that. Not to mention it was a lot of uncalled false starts. But I mean, I think they was almost false. It was like an average of one every 3 plays, the offensive lineman was false starting, like clearly, like the offensive lineman was clearly false starting once every 3 plays. Other than that, the defense really didn't bother me. It was more so the way the defense was called. And like I said, the Eagles' game plan surprised me going in. Story today, you already know what it is. It's about the offense, and this was a perfect Davis Mills type of game. And shout out to that boy, shout out to my boy Tenny, because Tenny talked about it while we were watching the game. Tenny brought this up after the first half when Davis Mills looked good in the first half. Game tied up at 14. You know, Davis Mills threw 2 touchdowns. The one touchdown that he threw to Moore, he actually ran out of the pocket, made a nice run out the pocket, made a nice throw. They don't know. Well, I know why they called it incomplete initially because it was ruled down to the ground, but. The process of, you gotta complete the process of the catch, and the ball kind of moved when he got up, so they called the incompletion going in. But nice play, nice catch by Chris Moore. A nice back shoulder throw to Carantino, the tight end, the rookie tight end, and that was a nice catch. That was a nice catch that he caught over the middle. I mean, they plugged up out there. But Tenny said there's going to be a second half, and like right on time, the carriage turns into a pumpkin. The glass slipper turns into whatever the glass slipper. I don't know whatever the glass slipper turns into, but the whole I forgot what fairy tale it come from, but y'all know what I mean. Everything right on cue turns back. It goes back into a pumpkin, and Davis Mills shows you who he is. And again, when the chips are down, when there's pressure, Davis Mills. That's what I've been saying all the time. Davis Mills is a backup quarterback. When there's no pressure, when there's no pressure, you can come in and play freely. No pressure at the end of last season. That's the reason why he started looking better, because there was no pressure at the end of last season. No pressure in the beginning of the season, but when you go up against the coach, the coach about to come in here and blow you out. He's able to play well. And then once the game got tight, the Texans up 20-3 going to the fourth quarter. Texans up 26. The Texans defense just made a stop at the goal line. Now it's 26. You got to go out there and get a drive to cement this game. You fumble. And then it starts to unravel. Same thing here. Hey, no pressure. We going into halftime down by on Thursday Night Football, down by 2 touchdowns, down by a touchdown. Oh, touchdown, boom. We going to halftime tied up. We get the football tied up 14-14 in a drive ready to go and score to take the lead on the undefeated Eagles on Thursday Night Football. It unravels. The pressure unravels. He becomes who he is. He throws a bad interception, which changed the complexion of the game. Just like the Colt game, the sack fumble can change the complexion of the game. When Philip Dorsett was breaking in, he throws, I guess he was trying to throw a back shoulder, but there was nobody over in that side and nothing but a defender there. Philip Dorsett had the touchdown. Philip Dorsett was open. If he threw to the right player, just the wrong throw. And the funny thing about that is the play right before that, when it was Akins, he did the same thing. Akins was breaking in, but he should have threw Akins a back shoulder. If he would throw Akins a back shoulder like he did Caratino, Akins would go in and score a touchdown. Hate to bring his name up, but that's one of the reasons why I knew that Deshaun, the game that really cemented Deshaun for me was his first game against New England. It was a play that he made against. It was a play. I think it was to Ryan Griffin. Touchdown in the end zone. And he did the exact same thing. He adjusted the way he needed to throw the football. That Ryan Griffin was running, but Ryan Griffin can cut back and catch the touchdown like this and score. That's what he should have did to Akins the play before he threw the pick. Now, when he threw the pick, I bet you probably saying, well, that's what he probably was doing with Philip Dorsett. The difference is Philip Dorsett was way too in, and there was a defender right behind him. So if he would have turned back, he would have got crushed. One of the things I was saying coming into the season, like the game, the preseason game, we threw the Philip Dorsett, and everybody was hyped because it was right before he threw a touchdown to Nico in the preseason. That you're going to get your receivers killed by doing stuff like that, and that if Philip Dorsett would have tried to catch that, Philip Dorsett wouldn't have caught it because he would got his back knocked out. He would. The defender was right there. So, well, Akins, there wasn't a defender right there with Akins. So he would have been able to to turn back and score that touchdown. I mean, if Akins would have been able to catch the football, but that would have been the correct play. So he did the plays backwards. Like the ball he threw to Akins, he should have threw it to Philip. That's how he should have threw it to Philip Dorsett. And the way he threw it to Philip Dorsett, that's how he should have threw it to Akins. And not recognizing things like that is just things that just another thing in the list, a long list of the reasons why this guy's not the guy. But people want to hype up, oh, he threw 2 touchdowns. He had a very pedestrian day. Under 60%, 154 yards. And also threw 2 picks. Yeah, he threw 2 touchdowns, but he also threw 2 picks. So if you want to go balance those things out, the rest of the day was pedestrian. Now I'm glad that Dameon Pierce out there on national football was able to come out there and run the football well and show his dominance as the league leading rusher as a rookie, jumping himself. We'll have to see exactly what's going to happen on Sunday. Up into the top 5, up into the top rankings of leading rushers. Hopefully put his stamp on possibly getting Rookie of the Month. I thought he should have got Rookie of the Month last month for October, but new month November, no bye week this month, so he should be able to get in and be able to get Rookie of the Month, hopefully, and on his way to possibly getting even Rookie of the Year. Like I said, at least you utilize him in today's game. But this is the thing, like I said, what I brought back earlier about securing the bag and not wanting to win. At the end of the game, before Davis Mills throws his last pick, it's 4 minutes left to go in the game. You're down 29-17, down by 2 touchdowns. And there was complete lack of effort. Complete lack of effort, a lack of urgency. And a shout out to my boy Ray Ray. But Ray was very upset. Ray was screaming and hollering, talking about why they not hurrying up? And I was trying to tell him, I'm like, they're not trying to win. He's like, I don't want to hear that right now. But they're showing you their hand. Because teams that are competitive, that are trying to win games, don't operate like how the Texans operate. Yes, you're down by 2 scores. But it's 4 minutes left and you have the ball and you're driving. You can at least make this close enough to possibly get a outside kick here and there. Maybe you can be able to do something. And they just throwing the football, might get a first down, and they just chilling. They chilling like it's the opening drive of the game. They chilling like, hey, like we got all the time in the world. We just milking the clock down. Everybody just walking to the huddle. Ain't nobody, even your quarterback. Even your quarterback, like the coaches, they not trying to hurry up and get plays in. Davis Mills not looking to the sideline doing this or trying to hurry up and get up or doing like this, trying to hurry up and get a play call, get the call in his ear. Ain't nobody calling no timeouts. Ain't nobody rooting. There's nobody moving with urgency because they've identified they've identified their plan and they're trying to execute it, and that's to secure the bag. The bag in this place is obviously trying to get a top 5 pick, hopefully get top 10 picks because you got Cleveland's pick, but you can't control Cleveland's pick. That's basically you hoping how things go. But your pick, you have a say in your pick. You have a say in somewhat controlling your pick if it's going to be a top pick or not by either winning or losing. And you're putting yourself in situations where you could be competitive or could show a way trying to win, and you don't. Like I say, last week, you get 2 turnovers and get you in the red zone. You move back, and you don't even put your best player, not on offense, your best player on the team right now, period. Your star right now, and Damian Pierce, you don't put him on the field at all. You let Rex Burkhead throw a pass, of all things. Not only put Rex Burkhead in, you put him in to throw the football, which makes absolutely no sense. And then this game here, you do the exact same thing. You, in a different way, you're just chilling. You just chilling and moving and grooving instead of trying to be urgent. Like how many times you watch a game and you see quarterbacks doing this? Actually, it don't even be in crunch time of a game. It could be just throughout the regular part of the game. They'll look at they'll be all the time. Nobody had any urgency. Why? Why was that? Why is that? Because they're trying to secure the bag, man. That's what it is. Trying to secure the bag. That's all it is. That's all it is. And for people out there, I hope whatever quarterback you draft can stop the run defense. Like I said before, y'all act like we don't have 2 first-round picks. And they showed the stat last night. I think the Texans got the most draft capital, high draft capital out of anybody coming up in the next 2 drafts. You got 2 first-round picks this year. You're going to have 2 first-round picks next year. You got multiple thirds. You got, I don't know if you don't got no multiple seconds in this draft, but I think you got a couple seconds next year draft. Hopefully you can move on from Brandon Cooks in some type of capacity, able to acquire even more draft capital. I've been saying move on from Brandon Cooks for a while now, but hey, nobody listen to me. But I think that's the plan that they have seeded out, that they have identified, and that's what they're trying to do. And that's really what it is. We're just in for another 10 games, 11 games? No. That was our 8th game, wasn't it? So yeah, so we have another 9 games. Another 9 games, try to secure the bag. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't, comment below if you haven't, click that bell, get more videos. Holla.